What's going on? I am Spencer.
I'm Christy.
And you are...
Cade!
This is Cade, and that's Ruko Blue, and we are the Adventurtunity Family. We wanted to do a video to let you guys know a little bit more about who we are, what we're all about, and what you can expect from us on this channel.
The past couple of months, we've been sharing a lot of videos that led up to our full-time travel in our holiday rambler.
If you follow us on Instagram, you'll know that we've been on the road for 6 months and we have had some amazing adventures over that time. And we are just getting started on YouTube with sharing all those adventures with you.
So we got on the road in September to really become closer as a family. We basically had nights and weekends to spend with our Cade Moose. And the reason why we chose to leave behind our house, our corporate careers, was because we wanted more family time. We had awesome careers, we traveled a lot, we did some really neat things, but after our sabbatical trip to New Zealand and Australia, we really realized that there's other options out there to prioritize your family. And we started to put some major decisions in the forefront of our minds. We finally got to the point where we asked ourselves a very, very simple question. It was, if you had everything you needed to make a change, would you?
And the basis of that is that we've been talking for years about the goals that we have and the dreams that we want to realize at some point in our life, but we never really took a lot of action towards achieving those goals and dreams. You know, like you like to say, we kind of called BS on ourselves.
Absolutely.
And said, hey, what are you doing? Do you really want to achieve these things, or are they just fun things to talk about? And so instead of continuing to talk about them, we decided to do something about them. And that was when we decided to put our house up for sale. We decided to sell a lot of the things that we owned, and we bought an RV and we jumped on the road because we wanted to prioritize family over everything else and figure out a way to make our goals and dreams come true a lot sooner than someday.
One of the things that you love to say too is, we don't just want to encourage Cade to follow his dreams, we want to show him to follow his dreams. And we grew up hearing that, follow your dream, follow your heart. We both come from loving homes, our parents did a lot for us, but really going out there and making those huge risks, taking big leaps of faith, and that's really what dreams are made of, and that's when they start to come true. And we really wanted to set that up for Cade and have him know that really anything is possible. And these societal
norms,
right, can be broken. And it looks scary and it's wild, but also we talked about what's the worst that could happen. We will never regret this time together as a family. And if we go back one day, or when we go back one day and we have roots, or we have businesses or corporate careers or anything, like, this time is so valuable as Cade grows and as we grow stronger as a family. And we just knew this was something we wanted to try.
Something we had to do. Kind of in a nutshell, it was, we'd never regret going after what we're doing. But we knew that if we didn't do it, there was no way we could go back in time to decide to do it again. We just said, you know what, we're going for it. We're gonna take some risks. No risk, no reward. And here we are, making it happen out on the road and really loving life.
We get a lot of questions about how long you guys gonna do this. And what we have said is, like, we don't have an end in mind. We are writing our own story, but we didn't write the ending. We are not prescribing what's gonna come out of this. We are on a journey together as a family. And if Cade's thriving and we're loving it, we're gonna keep going. There's so much that this country has to offer. We've met so many incredible people. So we wanna show him that there's just so much out there, and you can't do that in a year. You probably can't do that in 2 years.
Right.
Like, we don't know how long we'll be out here, but right now, it's been 6 months. We're planning the next 6, and we're loving it.
We really want to show Cade that you can take control of your life and you can write your own story. You can go in your own direction, whatever that may be. You don't have to follow the guidebook that's given to you in school. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of sacrifice. There are decisions that you don't want to have to make, and challenges that you'll come up against that you will have to overcome. but it's so much more rewarding knowing that everything that you are doing is for the betterment of yourself and your family.
We also want to share, we didn't win the lottery.
We're not independently wealthy.
We work from the road. We did have some savings. We planned. We have a budget that we follow. We actually share that monthly on our Instagram channel. If you guys want to check it out, we're very open. We hope to inspire others to prioritize your family. Go live now. Don't wait for retirement. Don't wait for that bonus. Now is the time to do that. And all it takes is a few decisions or
the willingness to put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone, take a little bit of risk, maybe make some sacrifice. But if you're willing to do that, the reward on the other side of hard work can be great.
We didn't just wake up one day and say, hey, we're gonna travel the country in an RV, and it showed up. You know, we had to plan, we had to sell our house, we had to sell a lot of our things. But it for us, it was so worth it.
Another thing that's been huge for us so far on this journey is just the people we have met along the way. We have been ourselves inspired, filled with gratitude from the people's generosity, their kindness, their willingness to help a stranger. It has just been so refreshing, so good for our hearts to see that people are good and wonderful.
And good for Cade. I mean, we have been recipients of such kindness and generosity. I mean, we have story after story. We've met the most amazing small business owners that have just welcomed us into their farms, into their homes. And it shows him that there are great people out there, and it helps him learn how to be a great person.
Right.
And we are just so thankful. It's really opened our hearts and our minds to meeting new people and embracing them. It's really been phenomenal for all of us. And
the community of people that we've met, not only in the RV space where we're living now, but just in the experiences that we've had and meeting people. Shout out to the Binghams. What's up, guys? We love you.
You'll see down the road, we met them at a really cool ice castle experience in Utah. And just when you meet people that you have the same mindset, or you understand, or you're open to understanding what they're about and what they do, you grow. Yeah. And that's how you learn, and that's how you grow, and it's just been really amazing.
Yep. And that's one of the most inspiring things to us that we've seen on the road. And
we hope we're going to share that with you, and we hope it touches you and your heart, and that you receive kindness and that you pass kindness on. And it's really amazing how powerful appreciation, gratitude, generosity, and kindness are.
And how strong the human spirit is. We've seen that across
time
the board,
and time again.
And it's really fulfilling for us. And like you said, we hope to pass that on and be those kind of people for somebody else.
Or you.
Down the road. Or you. Yeah. We decided to go on this journey not only to spend more time as a family, but to grow as individuals and as a family. This so far has taught us a lot, and it's put us in situations that we otherwise wouldn't be in. And so our hope is that through us sharing our adventures, that you guys would be inspired. Just ordinary people.
You learn something, you laugh a lot, may even shed a tear or two here and there.
And so that's a lot of what you can expect from this channel. We're going to talk about us as a family. We're going to talk about the good and the bad.
Challenging.
Exactly. How we overcome them. We'll talk a little bit about RV life and what it's like to travel full time and live in a RV that is a fraction of the size of our former home.
You'll see us experience small businesses, do fun things in different parts of the country, visit a lot of national parks, jumping off a 15-foot rock ledge.
Yeah, and we plan on having some other unique experiences too, where we get to tour businesses or do fun experiences in certain parts of the country, certain cities, certain towns, whatever it may be. But we're going to share all that stuff with you just in hopes to inspire you, to entertain you, and hopefully to encourage you to get out and do more things with your family and just experience life for all it has to offer now without waiting.
We are happy to share information if you guys are interested in what it's like, or you want to know a little bit more about us or something that we're doing or a place that we went. Please feel free to leave a message below, find us on Instagram, send us a DM. You can email us. Like, we are happy to help and just share all that we're doing and all that we know and all that we're learning with you.
Yeah, one of our goals is to really build a community of people who want to live now and go after what life has to offer now without waiting for the next 20, 30, 40 years until you're supposed to be able to live life according to what you've been told as you grow up. Make today day one that
This
you
is when it
go
starts.
figure out what your adventure is going to be. Hopefully you will join in on our journey and all of our fun adventures. So make sure you subscribe below, leave us a comment, tell us who you are, tell us where you're from, tell us what kind of adventures you like. We would love to hear from you. And until the next video, we're gonna go jump in the water and we will see you later. I'll beat you to the water.
I still need to get my swimsuit on.